And President Trump says he will meet with Xi Jinping next month on the sidelines of the APEC summit in South Korea. It follows the Friday phone call, which Trump says delivered progress toward finalizing a deal over TikTok. Let's bring in our chief North Asia correspondent, Stephen Engel. Steve, so what does progress actually look like here?
Well, they talked, and that's a good thing. And then they're going to meet in person for the first time since Trump took his second term. So that is good as well. And they've also come to basic agreement on the TikTok deal that has been obviously up in the air for quite some time. It's actually something that even Donald Trump himself has flip-flopped on as far as, initially opposing it and now agreeing to it to keep it in U.S. hands. And that's what, according to the White House spokesperson, saying the deal is pretty much done. It just needs to be officially signed. And that deadline for that deal to be finalized has been extended again till December 16th. But I think you can kind of put that to the side now. That is done. Now we're going to prepare for this meeting on the sidelines of APEC. But let me just run through some of the details of how TikTok in the U.S. is going to look like. The U.S. operations would be made majority owned by Americans. Of course, we have that consortium of U.S. investors that include Oracle, Andreessen Horowitz, and Silver Lake Management. Trump says the U.S. would retain tight control over the app, including the much scrutinized algorithms. Oracle will act as TikTok's security provider to store Americans' data in the U.S. with no access by China. Also, the board composition will be essentially 6 of the 7 board seats will be Americans, and the parent company, ByteDance, will be able to appoint the 7th board member, but they will not be a part of the security committee. So it looks like this deal checks all the boxes for Trump, probably as well for China. They want to move on and get into the bigger picture about trade, and that's something that also dominated that phone call on Friday.